iconic and historic national snowcross venues, has sat dormant to snowcross racing since the 2018-2019 season. AMSOIL Championship Snowcross returns to Lake Geneva, Wisconsin for a 3-day weekend. But this time, not for the season finale. The weekend commences with a marquee non-points race. Pro versus Pro Light, the AMSOIL Dominator. This is Sledhead 24/7.
Hey guys, we're here in Lake Geneva for the AMSOIL Dominator tonight. We got 3 hills tonight, and it's always a cool track to come to. A lot of different variables.
Yeah, with the Dominator this year, they kind of ran it a little different. The pros got to qualify in their own little group qualifying, and same with the Pro Lights. And then you qualify for the final. They take the top 10 out of the Pro Light and the top 10 from Pro. The Pro Light get the front row start, and the pros get the back row start. And then it's a 10-minute plus a couple lap final for 10 grand.
There's the takeoff. We are underway with the AMSOIL Dominator. Teo Poirier blasts his way up on the inside, trying to fight his way into the lead. LaBelle back in about the number 3 spot. One rider trying to move around the outside. Looks like Bailey Force sliding off the racetrack. LaBelle up into the number 2 spot as they'll come down this canoe hill for the first time. Teo Poirier, a pair of Quebec racers going at it here at the end of lap number 1 of this 10-minute plus 2-lap final. This AMSOIL Dominator, LaBelle goes for the black pass. Doesn't get it. Poirier stands him up in the corner. So here we go. LaBelle to the inside of Poirier. They're going bar to bar for the lead. LaBelle has it over the AMSOIL finish line jump. Becomes the second ever Pro Light racer to win the AMSOIL Dominator and $10,000.
It feels great. That was a crazy race. Yeah, it feels awesome. Yeah, I got a good start. I got second in the corner, and then after I just passed Theo, and then I just held my race and held my line, and it went awesome.
It's awesome to be back on the ski hill here. I really like the hills up and down. I always seem to do really good here, so I'm pumped to be here. We just got done with practice here. The track, we're getting down to dirt in a few spots. It's getting really rough with the warm weather, but I think it'll make for some good races. So far, it's been going good. It's my rookie season. I didn't expect to do much. I just wanted to be able to keep the pace with the guys and qualify for all the finals. And so far I've had 2 podiums, and last weekend I was running second at ERX, and unfortunately I had mechanical issues which put me out of the race, but I think I would have had that second, so I'm going to carry that speed into this weekend and hopefully I can get on top of the box.
Yeah, the season has been good so far. I have been having really good weekends and I have been having bad weekends also, but I try to be consistent and not do anything stupid. I try to be top 5 as much as I can and try to make it up to I'm at 3rd now, so I want to stay here for the year, maybe get up to 2nd or 1st, but I definitely don't want to lose this third place, so I will do everything I can to stay up here.
My day is going pretty good. In practice I had fast time, so really happy with that. Just having fun on the big track and steep and high hills, and it was actually really rough out there. Our practice was after Pro Light round 1, So there's 3 rounds of those guys out there and just hammered the track, and I had a ton of fun out there right after them. I mean, consistency is where the points come from, so I can't have a good race and a bad race. That just doesn't help out. So consistent, good races, all for the next 4 rounds is going to get me back into the top 5 pretty easily. Well, there's tons of friends and family always here. Lots of people even travel far from here. My girlfriend's family flew from Vegas for this weekend just to see their first snowmobile race, so it's super cool to have everyone here.
When we return, the pros line up for the next round of points racing. But first, let's take a look around this week's AMSOIL garage.
Today, we're going to go through how skis are typically made and what the finished product looked like for not only on the racing circuit, but for the trails, any crossover riding, and my favorite, the mountain sleds. Right now, we are getting ready to make some XPT trail skis. The skis are made out of UHMW poly, which is very slick and also very durable. So right here is our molds, and our operator Nick here will be making some custom skis here. They'll be black with some lime green swirls in them. So right after it comes out of the mold, after it's been heated up and formed into the ski, we trim up all the edges to make sure we got a nice smooth finish. And just like that, we got a finished ski, ready to be prepped for carbide and mounting kits and handle. Our handles are molded the same way as our skis. So it's the same plastic, just in a different mold. After the ski has been drilled out and put the sticker on, next we put on the handle. Since the ski is flat and it's really durable, we have a special hydraulic machine to help bend the ski to get the handle on. As you can see here, Mallory is getting the handle put on, prepped and locked and ready to be bent. And as she puts all the bolts together, it all holds just fine and dandy. All of our skis come standard with 3 holes. We automatically put the handle in the second hole for you guys. Typically, the first hole is for your racing and drag racing applications. Your further back hole, it gives us as better for the mountain riding and deep snow. So as you move the handle back to this back hole, that pulls the whole unit back, which gives a bigger curl.
Sledhead 24/7 on CBS Sports Network is sponsored by the U.S. Air Force. Full-time, part-time, in or out of uniform. Join us. By AMSOIL. Runs on Freedom. By Polaris. And by Stud Boy. Traction with an attitude.
Trying to muscle his way in there as they come off the cat corner. It's Yerk with the advantage. So they'll triple their way through most of this quick trip rhythm section. Norm trying to get a run at the Arctic out of Jacob Yerk as they charge up toward the cat corner at the top of the hill. Long jump there for Oscar Norm. Almost gets into the side of Yerk as they come out of the cat corner. Yerk is down. Wow, Ishel just barely missed that sled as they kept charging down the Skidoo Hill. Oscar Norm looking for his first AMSOIL Pro win of 2022, continuing to hold on to a solid lead. Oh, and up Norm goes down. He's sketched out. The sled takes a long dart into the middle of the quick trip rhythm section, Elias Ischel will take the race lead. What a incredible turn of events. Right place, right time. Viking Rocket, winner in Lake Geneva.
That's all right. Get that head open.
Good job.
From the back row. You're a 7th coming down the hill.
I don't know, I just tried to stay smooth and it worked. I don't know, I don't think I was the fastest one, but I was smooth and it went well the whole race. I don't think I even passed them.
That was gnarly. The track is so gnarly, and I go 4 out from the start. I just tried to stay on my sled, and Oscar was going and charging, and he crashed, and he should have had that win. He was riding awesome, but it was almost like just stay on the sled on that track. I think like all top 5 without me almost crashed, and I did my job, and I'm super happy.
Came out pretty good off the start. I think I was running around 5th or something like that. And I kind of lost track of where I was. Guys kept going down. I went off the track. I was in 5th, and I was in 4th, and I was in 3rd, and then I was in 4th, and I was back to 3rd. And it was just a crazy track, and I'm glad to be coming out with the 3rd, and I'm glad I stayed on my sled.
Tribulation, elation, and the sport's most dominant rider establishing why he is the points leader. But round 14 is still ahead.
It's been a tough weekend, pretty good. Felt good the whole weekend. I like this rough track, bigger track, and it's a lot of different like lines out there. So I like that. It's better for passing and making up time. So I really enjoy this track. The final, I was coming out in the top 5 somewhere and make some fast passes the couple first laps, and was up at the running in first until like 2 laps, and I went down hard and crooked the bars and everything, but was able to take a P5 finish after that. So it sucked, but I feel really good. I didn't get hurt last night, so that's good. I'll give it a try today again.
Saturday night, Grand Geneva was one of my best days all year, I think. Won both heat races, got great starts all night. I think I got about 5th or 6th place start in the main event. Worked my way up to 3rd, and then unfortunately had a really big crash on the downhill, rolled and beat up my body a little bit more, but actually we were so spread out at the time I had dropped a couple positions, but was able to get back up to 4th place and finish 4th. So I mean, not happy with 4th, but I'm super happy to still be in 4th with the crash I had, and even finish off the race for how bad it was. Sunday here in Lake Geneva, it's sunny and beautiful like we've seen a lot of Sundays here. 3rd day of racing here, my body's worn out. I think everybody can agree to that. But yeah, the track's fun. It was super rough, wet, heavy snow, so it's just actually flying. We're getting roost off of our own skis in the goggles and on the face and stuff. But yeah, no, it should be a good day racing, and it's I think taking out that 3rd uphill and downhill section might be better for the racing, because we don't have the super tight 180 turns that we tend to just smash into the person in front of us or whatever. But yeah, 90-degree corners race a lot better sometimes. And, yeah, we'll just see how today goes.
I think this is where the fitness shows on a day like today, when everybody's kind of had a lot of racing going on, and this is what we train for and work for. So I'm excited. It's fun that it's sunny out. You know, we're not dealing with rain or anything, so it kind of chippers the spirits up that way, just seeing the sun and everything. So I'm excited for the day and bring it on.
Logie got taken out in the corner. Hunter was 5th place or something. Had a little mechanical, something shorted out and killed the sled. Never got to finish the race. The whole day sucked. Goal for the day is win the race. It's like, I mean, we worked all night to get these sleds ready again, and you know, the sleds are good. The guys are fast. That's our goal today, is win the race.
I don't get ice cream, but I get a cup of yogurt and I get 5 ounces of blueberries. I got my cinnamon on top.
Still ahead, round 14. Will last night's winner further reel in his championship hopes? Or will another rider be crowned a winner at Grand Geneva? Before we find out, follow along with the sport's unsung heroes, the flaggers and officials, during this mic'd up.
You guys are good to go green. Go green. Go green.
Up and over, 727.
You're okay, Devin. He's back on track over here.
Hey, I see a podium in his future.
Homo. Yo. Can you come over after this race just in case I don't get back for the Pro-Am? I can't. Medical help over here.
There's two yellows going, one in and one out, Jeff.
Now on the 708 into the number 5 and final.
He's up, everybody's good.
And he's being chased by
Hyder's up.
who has been fast and just hasn't.
Up, Brazil, you're a one-man army. He was a down rider.
Once again, working their way up the back straightaway now.
Lots of lines out here, guys. Good job on the track. This is probably the coolest track I've seen it. I agree, I can't think of a better track that we've ever had. Option, every corner, every straightaway, and they're pretty spot on. Great work, guys. You guys are good to go green in 6 laps, beach ball.
Copy that, 6.
Checkers are out. Before we get too far into it, great job, everyone. Today was a really, really amazing day. We had obviously a great crowd, but I feel we did an excellent job. Everything was on time. The racing was good, it was exciting, it was entertaining. Just a huge thank you. It was a really, really good day, so I appreciate it.
Sledhead 24/7 on CBS Sports Network is sponsored by the U.S. Air Force. Full-time, part-time, in or out of uniform, join us. By AMSOIL. Runs on freedom. By FXR. Premium outdoor gear that's worthy of who you are and what you love to do. And by service backing the best equipment.
Peterson. Oh, what a good launch for Jacob York. He may very well get the stud boy hole shot. They are 5 wide as they head up to the top of the hill. And one sled busting out in front as they come down the hill. Looks like that might be one of the Henches sled. Padnote looks like has the race lead with Emo Har in the number 2 position. Padnote coming from one of those outside positions on the right-hand side of the starting line, and he will lead the field down here.
5 seconds are separating your leader from your 5th place rider, which is now Oscar Norum.
And there goes Ischel. He pulls the move similar to what Jordan LaBelle did in the Pro Light Final. And Ischel takes the lead from Patno. To go is you can never be sure, even when you're leading the race. Oh, Patno down! Just like that, Patno's sled got sideways. He clipped one of the bumps on the Polaris downhill. The sled slides down to him. So Elias Ischel looking to pull a possible sweep of the AMSOIL Pro main event at Lake Geneva, which would set him up very, very nicely going into the final 2 rounds of the season. And he'll bounce it down through this final rhythm section. Come out of the FXR turn. It's win number 8 of the season for the Viking Rocket.
Good start. tried to hold Elias behind me, but I couldn't. He passed me. Hunter crashed. I was second for almost the whole race, and it felt great. I just went smooth around the whole track and just had a good time, and it went well. Second today, baby.
Yeah, awesome race. I came out 4th or 5th or something, and yeah, made my way up and shot it all the way through. Trying to stay smart out of the worst holes out there. The track is still gnarly with a soft snow on top and yeah, holes underneath. Yeah, well, it felt good. Can't complain, and happy to end the weekend with the 2 first places and 3rd in the Dominator. So yeah, awesome weekend for me. Can't thanks everyone enough. Thank you.
Next week, champions will be crowned at a new venue for the AMSOIL Pro Class, Cannonsburg, Michigan.